I'll be doing the go to SSL. Yeah. And the audio.
My only slight qualm with the implementation is this ignition switch, which can be a little bit fiddly to get on and off the steering lock. It's actually quite as smooth as it perhaps
And I
could
don't
be.
know.
Sometimes you have to waggle the bars to get it on the lock. But I do think that's one of those things that is a problem for me. I've been in the bike for a couple of weeks and been impressed by it. But if it could be done, I'm sure after 2 or 3 weeks, it does come this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, please. Okay.
So, not exactly the last one, but it could be, you know, fine, there's appropriate for the bike's comfort and convenience, and maybe it's a bit. Now, it does be necessarily
Back up.
it's really quite different. To my sort of motorcycle, here's the AMT.
Yeah, I should never do
that. One AMT stands for
Wow.
transmission, and it's basically an adaptation of the existing engine.
What?
Just with
Sorry.
electronic actuators. One does the clutch, so there's no clutch lead right there. One does the shift, so there's no.
Double jumping.
And it takes care of both, or you can stick it in manual and do your own gears with these 2 buttons over on the left-hand switch here. Now, the first thing I would say about it is that it is impressive what they've done with relatively few modifications, let's say, for the engine. You know, it's a serviceable engine I can buy. And also, I would say, there's some satisfaction as well for this manual mode that tips are really quite crazy. And so yeah, I can certainly understand why certain people might elect to spec this up on their tracing line. It's also available on the X2 line naked and the other stuff.
BMW Falcon 3. So, BMW Falcon.
What is that?
BMW.
What is that?
BMW Falcon 300.
Okay, cái sập xong. What is it? Oh? Yeah, I'm not that.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's it. You can try. You can.
BMW BMW 1300 BMW 1300 yes.
Oh,
Back when BMW unraveled 1300 GS outfit, we were almost sure that 1300 GS adventure
Dub.
would follow suit.
and
While the bike maker took its own sweet time to do that, the new GS adventure was finally out. It's to go the exact the 1250 GS name, serving as a long-haul off-road capable version of the flagship GS. That is achieved via a rate of change of the non-adventure model, whether it's in context or overall attack range, the features, or ease of ride. The two bikes also differ in terms of aesthetics. So if you're considering the 1300 GS, we suggest you check out the key differences between bikes. It's not the new fan of boxy about that.
അല്ല ഇത് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ അഡ്വഞ്ചറസ് ബൈക്ക് കണ്ടാ ഇത് ഇങ്ങനെയും റോഡിലൂടെ പോകാൻ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ബൈക്ക്
The first and most obvious difference between the two GS models is
ഇതെന്നാണ് നേരത്തെ
the
പ്രശ്നം
adventure is more muscular than the Civic, mainly courtesy of the middle
it
section.
makes it level up.
Where the GS has newer sleek design with slimmed out side panels, the GS Adventure flexes a boxy midsection. You also get LEDs mounted onto the extensions for an even more width of field. Topping this is an worth mentioning.
What?
Yes, the X-shaped matrix LED headlight is still the same, but it's now
How is it SSL?
transparent windscreen and different look. Added wing deflectors and bigger
How is
handles also the Adventure did with that simple cylinder.
See, now I'm getting it.
The tail follows the same route,
No.
as the GS Adventure flexes a wider pillion stab with bigger ground rim.
No.
Coming to variants, BMW offers the GS Racing Style GS Low, Triple Block, and Option 719
No.
The GS Adventure is the Everton Racing Red Solid, GS Trophy, Triple Block, and Option 719 Power Forward.
Sweet.
Black and Option 719 are identical on both bikes, but the GS Trophy liveries differ in terms of accents. Like the design, the GS
No.
അല്ല ഹോണ്ട കണ്ടില്ലേ കുട്ടിനകത്ത് ആ ഇത് യമഹ ട്രൈസർ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ളത് ഇതാണ് ഹോണ്ട എൻഫീൽഡാണ് മൗണ്ടല്ല
Oh, come on.
അത് കവാസ
On the bike, or if you got a load of spray on the back, you see it, like you said, that's so close to it, especially.
No, 100%.
That's good.
No.
It's actually a few. That's the empty of
No.
There is a bit of position. You know the next way it's
Don't. Boy, these guys are definitely defenders.
sensible tall and straight.
Oh.
I'll be back for the day.
What? What?
It's the same. How good it is, it's not like it's going to be a quick ride. In terms of the styling, it's quite bulky as well. But the handling is really rather nice. I've always thought the way that they've planted that parallel twin forward in the Africa Queens is quality of the way that the 82% of quality, also really good massive in that must have only worked for the 17 front. And so it does click side to side rather nicely indeed. And it's really pleasant to ride. I would say it's going to be a support. And you probably want to be sure. They see the borrowed this one has been on from Honda, and it's also a year back I borrowed a Tour DCT, and we've also told that many one online. And so with all that in mind, here are the 7 things that I think you need to know before you buy one. First up, something to go and try one of these I say still follow do it. This is a big thing. This is the same problem as in this step. And that's but the way is slowly, very slowly. Which makes it surprisingly easy to maneuver at low speeds. If you're still a little concerned though, I definitely recommend checking out the TCT version, which uses 2 sets of gears and 2 clutches to seamlessly shift on your behalf in its automatic setting. No clutch, no shifter pedal, the Goldwing just takes care of it all with the smoothest shifts in the business. And they can also put it into manual mode, which allows you to choose the gears yourself with the plus and minus buttons on the switch gear, and so there's still plenty of entertainment on offer when the load allows for it. But I think one of the most impressive features of the DCT system is the forward and backward walking modes, which really do take the nerves out of parking a car. Sounds similarly to what you do in class use of start to be a car. So in reverse to push the bike backwards. And while they do work, it can be a little bit. This walking mode makes use of the automatic clutch and it pedals out just the right amount of power for a steady, manageable creep. And you can also use a little bit of brake to really smooth it out. For anyone slightly cautious about the side of this bike, this system is a map.
I said, no, I need it!
Massive heavy. However, this thing was so good confident. The bars are ripped, black and wide with this sort of green feel. And it's almost car folded windows. Actually give you quite a decent amount of wind protection on their hands. The seat is like a big tractor and it's generous in the width and it's pushing it too. And the only thing that's first considering the build up of American ground is that the flat 6 engine layout pulls up the option of 4.
അൻപത്തില്ലേ ഗോൾഡ് വിക്കിന്റെ താഴെയുള്ള ഓപ്ഷനാണ് എന്ത് NT. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചത് BMW GC അത് 2 വയസ്സിന്റെ
I found it.
അടുത്ത താമസിക്കില്ല ശരിക്കുള്ള ആറെണ്ണമേ അറിയാം.
It's going to bias a little bit more towards straight line stability than it is flickability and agility. Braking, it's still got a 2.5 cranking single disc, so it does require a little bit of brake in order to get it to stop quickly. But like I say, these are all things that are very much part and parcel of the cruiser journey. So if that's the sort of race that you like, then this will be a cup of tea. Particularly if anyone's looking at this, thinking it's going to handle like a Panigale. The suspension is upgradable, and it's a kind of fancy car from the accessories level. So that might be something like because I find it quite fun and there's not travel to play with either. But look, this bike isn't ever going to want to be like rushed into a corner. So if you're happy to also waft along, then this is kind of limited.
Oh. Oh, did you? Oh my God. Did it? What's all these ones? Like most of the ones have exclamation mark at the end. Oh, what? Ooh. Yeah. No!
We built to be fast and racy and look even faster and racier, not to be completely It's a famous name. Good. What makes it legendary?
Well, going down lot is my baby.
Somebody comes up with that handling, and I think I have to agree. You know, sports touring's got to strike that fine balance between stability and touring capability, but also being fun and like you get onto twisty roads, and I think they've done a pretty good job of it. Now that might not have always been the case. I think previous models might have been a little more reluctant to turn in, but they've made some tweaks in the more recent editions. And from what I experienced today, it's a really nice bike. It is fairly weighty, certainly for like a regular sports bike. It's 235 kilograms. Over a sports tourer that's also got a really different platforms. I think it's pretty lean back. So it's going to be really nice.
No!
And again, they've got that nice balance of comfy cruising without too wallowing around and do stuff.
Whoa! Whoa! What?
At first, it was accepted because they were going to take to me, but then
Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Why do you leave now? Oh. Oh, sorry. Brothers.
The GS Adventure lives up to its adventure entertainment requirement. It comes with electronics. James Newman comes to also the seat height.
Okay, shouldn't be saying that.
Height increases from 33.4 inches to 34.2 inches with a difference in size. Perhaps the biggest change comes to the tank capacity. The GS Adventure has a whopping 7.9 gallon fuel tank, a sizable 2.9 gallons up from the GS. BMW claims that the and a tank range of 300 gallons, almost enough to go from May to San Francisco without a fuel stop. In term of engine, your 1300 GS and GS Adventure have the exact same specifications.
You know, and I think a fat boy can create emotion. When you're riding it has emotion. When you're looking at it has emotion. And it's so special to be back where this life was born.
Boom, boom.
I am so excited to be
Yay, yay, yay.
G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm back at Sunshine Personality, and today we're reviewing the 2025 Fat Boy. Let's jump into it.
Papa, that's a fat boy.
Yeah.
The motorcycle. Why is it named that? When does my food come? What?
There's a delay. We dropped it.
Oh my god. So it's not the driver's fault.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No. Maybe they are not ready.
Yeah, so it's not to die with one. No way.
Actually, mostly by that. Because
Disease flat boiler, 2025 RFM. Comment straight away. Do you like the look of this thing? Do you not? I don't know. Do you even like the fat boy at all? This girl let you know the more. As everyone knows, the fat boy is probably, if not, or one of the most iconic. Definitely not, but yeah, the fat boy is very well known, especially from Terminator 2. Bit of a shame, it's super overcast today, but it's a perfect game every time I do a review. So those who are watching from the UK, you're probably used to this, just full cloud. Well, it is what it is. Jump into it. So the 2025 Fat Boy will be starting at a cost of $38,495 Australia. So that's actually $500 more than last year's model. Which is good. I'm in the Village Grey, the cost Village Grey, which is this one you see here.
Oh. That's like it. Oh no. Oh.
വലിയൊരു കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല.
Oh, no. Us. So that is just No. No.
വളർത്താൻ പിടിക്കാനൊക്കെ അത്യാവശ്യം ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ പോകാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. ഒരു സൈഡിലോട്ട് ഇറങ്ങാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. ഔട്ട് ബാക്കിലൊക്കെ പോകാൻ നടക്കില്ല. മനസ്സിലായില്ല. Best bike in Australia to buy.
O'clock.
All motorcycles are good motorcycles in my opinion.
Naked bike ഉണ്ടോ? നമുക്കെന്താ? ഞങ്ങളെ മാനസികമായിട്ടുള്ള ബൈക്കാണ്. നല്ല നാട്ടിലുള്ള ഈ വണ്ടിക്ക് ഓടിയാൽ ബൈക്കാണ്. ഒരു മുകളിൽ
You off the line.
naked bike. Naked bike രണ്ട് രീതിയിലുണ്ട് ചിലപ്പോൾ. ഇതിന്റെ ബുക്കാണ്. എൻ്റെ പേപ്പറൊക്കെ പേപ്പറിന്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട് ഇല്ലാത്ത സംഭവം.
I saw a car that's
In my opinion, but not in the right time. They'll massively increase the enjoyment you get from the stuff that
Dude, honestly, thinking the right one is one of the most
It is
This is the Gamma IMT 09SP. Wired modified, an inline 3 cross-plane engine. Sounds good, moves like a twin, and revs like a 4. With fully adjustable KYD force, Hornet's rear shock, and a quick shifter, it's not just fast, it's razor sharp. One twist of the throttle, and it growls like a beast. Hear that exhaust again? You kick this over 1,000cc naked. This is the
how am I not?
motorbike to buy in Australia. That motorbike by Australia.
Do that. Wow. Hey, you can do that.
The problem.
How Yes!
He is the most prominent public intellectual, and he's joining me now.
My stomach is shaving. Wait, what? 50? Hey, 23! I should have I finished my food by now.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I have ordered for Cali burger. Uncle. We have an order for Cali burger. Do you have the order? You are in the shop? Oh, what they are telling, they are they preparing or they are telling not there? Okay. They're not telling anything? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh, my poor person. He's just waiting there.
Without operation, our subsidiary.
Listen. What we are
Cali burger and something. Now, he's the chairman of the director of the International Foundation. He's a legendary journalist, legendary thinker, and great speeches. And my next perspective to him, and he joins us right now, Mr. Gurumurthy, Mr. S. And my next section, Amit Jai. And by the way, Mr. Gurumurthy, our first guest, I just want to introduce him to you. Amit Chikri is Minister for Diaspora Affairs of Israel. And he was ending his conversation with a deep sense of respect for the way in which Mr. Narendra Modi spoke in the lesson. And he said that it's a great, there's a strong emotional bond that he himself felt as a minister of this country. So would you like to say something to him and then Swamiji, I just wanted to introduce you please. Foundation Clippers, but as Johnson, my next objective is to do the about whether there's a silver lining in this point here. Would you like to say something to the youngster before we start out? Mr. Gurudevji.
Actually, we explore ancient civilizations. Question the history of ancient world. And my spirituality always told that India is very then these
Oh my god.
and from there it starts to get into the concept of enter
That.
and MOU
Teammate, we have to play the passing game.
remote
Nice.
tourism
Not even 7 minutes.
uh, the Jewish race they agree on
It's the
the law was to form.
No!
They signed an MOU that the forms really active is not to do. It is only
It's gonna be under the video because I've been looking for